playing in his room until bedtime. And at bedtime, I told him, I said, "Hey, Bubba, it's time to go to bed." And he goes, "Okay, good night, Mama, I love you." And then he said goodnight to his puppies. And he went to bed.
Okay, and walk me through what happened. You said that you were on a phone call, you were on the couch, and then you went to bed at midnight. Walk me through exactly what transpired during that time before you went to bed at midnight for you.
So, well, my husband, he works out of town a lot. So um, we normally sit and talk every evening. And I normally fall asleep on him. um, and he'll tell me, "Wake up, or, you gotta go to bed." And and that was right around midnight. So I got up and I put the puppies up and I went to bed myself at midnight. And I went to sleep, obviously. And then at 6 a.m., I went to wake him up for school, and that's when I couldn't find.
This is a word from our sponsor today, Comfort Lining. Thermoplastic denture adhesive is our sponsor. Comfort Lining holds dentures in place for 7 full days. It creates a soft cushion support, and it's completely waterproof and zinc-free. They offer free shipping on their website, comfortlining.com, www.comfortlining.com. Thank you.
Who really want to know, okay, how did this happen? So kind of just walk us through that night.
We were out and about that day. We were having a really good weekend. We got home. Everything was pretty normal. He was playing in his room. When I told him to go to bed, he did. He said, "Good night, Mom, I love you." Said goodnight to his puppies. A little bit later, I wound up going to bed, and when I woke him up for school, about 9 o'clock, told him to go to bed. He's come out of his room where he was playing, and he said, "All right, good night, Mama, good night, puppies, I love you," and went to bed. He was doing something in his room because about an hour later I heard some noise, and I was like, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to sleep." And about midnight, I got up and I went to bed. And
where I believe you said BJ's, where he had a quote colossal popcorn. Then you
Yes,
came
ma'am.
home that night, and around 9 p.m. you tell Sebastian to go to bed. He says okay and goes to his room. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That night, I understand from previous statements you've made that you went to bed around midnight. Is that correct?
It is.
And to you, Mr. Proudfoot, Chris Proudfoot, did you also go to bed at midnight or before or
Supper that evening. He was playing. When he went to bed, when I told him to go to bed, he said, "I love you, Mama," and he said, "I love you, puppies." A little later in the evening, I myself went to bed, and when I went to wake him up for school, he wasn't here.